Hi, I'm Vanessa and I'm a Pinterest marketing strategist for creative small businesses. Today's video is going to be about why and where to use hashtags on Pinterest. If you've been following me, you'll know that in August 2017, I had the opportunity to tour Pinterest headquarters in San Francisco, California. And while I was there, they told me that they were going to start rolling out the usage of hashtags on Pinterest. Now, if you're familiar with Pinterest, you'll know that hashtags haven't been a priority in the past and they really haven't had any functionality. But as of October 2017, hashtags are not only being used, but they're front and center on the homepage. So what does this look like? If you roll over to Pinterest, you'll see that the pin and the title and hashtags are now showing up as the only text on Pinterest. In the past, it's shown the keyword-rich description and the pin image. But Pinterest is always playing around with different looks, so I can't 100% guarantee that this video will even be relevant in a few months, but I think the way that they're putting hashtags front and center is really important. So why should we be using hashtags? Well, the important answer is that hashtags are going to boost visibility, especially for small brands. A lot of companies aren't even aware of the usage of hashtags and they're not updating their old content. So this is a great way for you as a Pinterest marketing strategy to get hashtags on your pin so that you can boost your visibility. So for example, if you have a pin image and the title is how to use Pinterest, I would use hashtags like Pinterest strategy and Pinterest tips and Pinterest for business. And when you click on those, my other pins are going to show up. Now this is a really important reason to use hashtags because people are going to be able to click on that hashtag and see other content that you've created, potentially clicking on those and driving traffic to your site. Now that we know why we need to be using hashtags, where do we use them? Now, my recommendation is to continue to create a keyword-rich pin description. So that's 2 to 3 sentences that have strong keywords that connect with your content as well as a strong call to action, and including the hashtags afterwards. Pinterest recommended on their site to use a lot of hashtags, but I think that for the purposes of your pins, quality is better than quantity. Take some time to really think about what type of pins people would associate and click with, and use those hashtags and include them after your keyword-rich description on your pin. And you'll see very quickly that those hashtags will show up with the pin image in the home feed. Are you excited about the use of hashtags? I, for one, am. I think it's a great way to boost your visibility and to drive more traffic to your site, because after all, that's what we want from Pinterest. And of course, the downside is it creates room for spammers, but spammers have been part of social media history forever, and we just can't get rid of them. So what about you? How will you use hashtags on Pinterest? Let me know if you found this video helpful. I'd love to hear from you and how you plan to use hashtags. If you want more Pinterest marketing advice, you can subscribe to my page. And don't forget that I have a free Pinterest startup guide that you can get by subscribing to my email. Thanks so much for joining me today.